Welcome back to Women's Health Chat today, Mondays 12:30 on Powerplay Australia and New Zealand. You'll notice I'm somewhere different. My daughter has COVID, so we are locked in, and I am in my home office, which I've tidied up as best I could for you. And we're talking today about how to get more from your pelvic floor, and the final tip I've got for you is movement. So synchronizing the muscles in all the different beautiful ways they move, forcing them to get better at working together independently, at a stretch, at a contraction, and just that interweave of, I want to say mindless movement, but what I really mean is just allowing your body to do what it does, right? Not strict, focused, or rigid movement. So having said that, and before we get into it, if you feel pressure down sort of your vulva, if you see doming out between your abs, if you feel like you need to wee or anything else weird's going on, it might be too much pressure. So you want to reduce your range or reduce the complexity and move within your competent ranges, so that, and move in them frequently, so that that becomes normal in your body and you can then do more next time. So how to demonstrate this, and the best way I know how is by showing you my t-shirt. So when I move my arm, my whole t-shirt moves. And if I was wearing a jumpsuit, right, when I move my leg, the whole t-shirt, actually it does move anyway, even though it's not attached, right? So the muscles through the deep core and the abdomen are synchronizing. They're stretching, lengthening, strengthening, shortening the way they need to with movement, right? So this is not a conscious pelvic floor thing. Just as a note of interest, look what happens as soon as you've got a scar. See how it's stuck? And when I do that properly, it actually pulls. Yeah, you can see it pulls at the stuck bit. So the idea is to be as unstuck and as free as possible. This fabric is demonstrating how our fascia and muscles and skin and layers of tissues slide and glide through the body, right? And that's what we want. So to get more specifically from the pelvic floor with movement, you want to think about all the different ways your femur moves in your pelvis, okay? All the ways are good. You also want to think about all the ways your skin can move across your belly, across your back, up your ribs. All the ways are good, okay? So to do this, we think in 3 dimensions: left, right, forward, back, and circles. So to give you a physical demonstration, if I want to move my femur in the pelvis 3 ways, I think forward, back. See this? Forward and back. Watch the shirt. I think left and right. And I think circles. So I'm thinking those 3 ways with my foot at the moment. You can add arms. Watch my shirt. So the tissues through your body are moving like this, left to right, and circles. I don't know what I want to do. I want to go the opposite way. Okay, I just made that up. But those rules will work. So I was thinking about feet and arms. Those rules will work no matter what you use. You know, even if you're going to go from your hips, there's forward, back, there's left, right, and there's circles. You see how my thigh bone is moving in my pelvis? Same with the arms. I can go forward, back, watch my shirt. I can go left, right, and I can go circles, right? To get the skin moving, sliding and gliding across my belly. And of course you can do both at the same time as well. So I just showed you feet and hips, but you know, think about your shoulders, reaching with your arms, your head, forward, back, left, right, circles. That will change your balance. It will, you can see it in my t-shirt. When I move my head, stuff happens down here, right? So that's a really beautiful unconscious way of I'm going to say the word strengthening, but what I actually mean is better functioning pelvic floor and deep core.